take 3 of this video is getting very irritating. I am doing a book review of Times Convert by Deborah Harkness. She did the All Souls trilogy, or is known as the Discovery of Witches. Those 3 books contained around Diana and Matthew's story of, because they're a vampire and witch. It contained around all the vampires, demons, and witches in the world wanting to know about the book called All Souls, because it was supposed to contain how they came about, or their history for the most part, which led to a lot of heartache, a lot of fighting, a lot of getting to know Matthew's family. By the 3rd book, they went back in time to find the All Souls book, who had it, who sold it, so she can get a hold of it to find out what was going on. She also found out during this time in those 3 books about her past, how much power her parents had, because they died when she was young. And then by the time Deborah made this one, this was pretty much a lot about Marcus and his background. Marcus is Matthew's vampire son. Diana was a history professor at college. She wanted to know more about Marcus's background, as far as before, during, and after him becoming a vampire, and where he was born, where he visited, what happened during this period, because Marcus was born in the 1700s, and that was an important time for her to learn. In this book, it also discussed the decisions that Matthew and Diana had to make regarding their twins, because the twins are half vampire, half witch, so they're struggling to deal with that. But you can see it went back and forth between them dealing with that and Marcus's life story. And I found that this was a nice touch, because in the first 3 books, Marcus was in the story, but you didn't really get to know much about him because he didn't want to talk about his past. But in this one, it was really nice to see how Marcus dealt with things during his time growing up, and his experience as a vampire, and the mistakes he's made. I even enjoyed the fact that they threw in about the twins, because the way the 3rd book ended in the trilogy, you didn't know what happened to the twins. So I thought this was well written. I had given it a 4 out of 5. And I recommend that if you like vampires and witches and demons and all that weird, gory history stuff that goes with it, I would recommend that you read this book and the 3 before it. If you just jump into this book alone, you'd be missing a lot, because the first 3 talks about all the characters and with a fine-tuned comb. So that is my review for this. I'm sorry my alarm keeps going off. But anywho, I'll end it here, and I'll catch you next time.